Hello, my friends. Good evening, and welcome to another SnowbodyHere stream. Rocking on that Dark Souls 2. Strangely enough, for whatever reason, the Dark Souls 2 servers are not cooperating. So, for whatever reason, until that decides to reverse itself or gets fixed or gets updated or what have you, I'm going to be playing offline, which is a bummer to some extent because you can't do cooperation. But an interesting thing about Dark Souls 2 is that there are certain invasions that only happen if you're playing in offline mode. And so, I think I'm in a good area for those invasions, coincidentally enough, so it might work out in our favor. Regardless, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. When last we left our hero, we had just defeated 3 gigantic iron sentinels with the help of a mage and a warrior. And now we've found this bonfire. We've met Lucatiel, who's a warrior as well, but she's a warrior of skill, and she wasn't the one that helped us. We just found like a random summon sign of an NPC. But Lucatiel we've talked to a couple of times, and then she helped us to take a boat over to this place before we fought those sentinels, and she fought that boss with us. So I furthered her storyline, and I believe she's going to be popping her head up pretty soon. There's also going to be a very interesting NPC if all things work out and I don't get myself murdered and I have the item I think I need, which is, yes, the fragrant branch of Yor. Very important. Reason being, he's currently encased in stone. So look forward to that. I believe, though, first things first. Wouldn't be Dark Souls without a little bit of a boss battle. Pursuer. You ran from me last time. Do you remember this? Do you remember this, Pursuer? Who is the pursuer now? I think I want to open that. I think I actually want to open that. Hold on. It's a shame. I don't know if you get something special for beating him in every encounter. So what happened, for anyone who wasn't watching, there was this crazy encounter where he's got all these dogs surrounding him and these archers too, and they're all trying to kill you, and he pops up on you in the midst of all of it. Part of the Scholar of the First Sin edition of Dark Souls fun added to the mix. And I died multiple times to this thing. Finally kill all the dogs, kill the archers. He comes and slams down, kills 2 more dogs by trying to slice me and hitting an explosive barrel. It stuns him for a second. I take off running to kill the 3rd archer, and as I'm attacking the 3rd archer, he's up on a platform and I'm breaking the platform. The guy just leaves. He's like, and just disappears. And what happens is if you run from him, so like you can't fight him, so you try to like lure him into a doorway or something where he can't get through, he'll do that, and then you can't fight him anymore. So it's a mechanic that he has, but I have no idea what triggered it, because I was still in the fight. And I had multiple times died trying to take everyone out, so it was very weird. So he just kind of ran from me, like a rascal. Because as I demonstrated here, I can fight the sucker. But man, that was an intense fight. Another room which is already accessible via an elevator. Alright, cool. This might be a terrible idea, but I think I'm gonna do Belfry Luna, which is right here. I hope. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if it's not. The Pursuer was here though, there has to be something good. Large club, let's go. A large wooden club, not an elegant weapon by any means, but a beastly thing with plenty of weight to easily break a shielded defense. Belfry Luna.
Undead! Undead! Keep your hands off our bell! The great bell of Orkin. The bell belongs to the princess, it do. Stay back or we slice you to bits. Near my chums, we shan't be miffed. Stay back or your pieces. Tiniest pieces. A long time ago, the princess, she made me. Yes, just like so. To guard this bell for the prince's honor. Stay away, foul undead, or you'll be a goner. Stay back! It belongs to the princess, it do! You wish to guard the bell, you do!
Heck yeah, let's do it.
For the prince and the princess forever, for true. Here, for you.
Bellkeeper seal.
When you're round the bell, you'll be brought near. When the bell is in trouble, the ring brings you here. Slice them to shreds, whoever they are, wherever, whoever, be they near, be they far. Slice them to pieces for the princess. In, open the bell of the princess. In then the bell of the prince. Yes! Tear him to shreds, tear him to bits. Gather around and ring the bell swift. We've been ringing this bell forever, we have. The princess made me to guard the bell of Olkin. In, Olkin, the bell of the princess. In, then, the bell of the prince. Yes! Tear him to shreds, tear him to bits. Gather around and ring the bell swift. We've been ringing this bell forever, we have.
Okay. So I'm guessing I'm probably gonna get in trouble if I go up here, huh? But here's the thing, I'm real curious. I mean, I'm a member of the Covenant, right? I gotta know what I'm protecting. Oh. those the gargoyles? Yes! That's what I wanted to see. Yo, am I about to fight some freaking gargoyles right now? Yo, do I have a ring of sacrifice? Please tell me I have a ring of sacrifice. Of course I don't. Of course I've got 52,000 souls and no ring of sacrifice. Oh my good gracious. Alright, well we got it open. That's cool. Alright, let's see if the little dude's down here. I might have to kick Glencore from our world. Or maybe we'll come back here. We'll do this another time, Glencore, when I don't have so many souls. We got a lot of good loot, though. I don't want to level up necessarily, so I'm just going to go back to the jeweler and buy a bunch of spells. See if I can clear out the pyromancer girl, or see if the wizard guy's there. You know what, though?
Bearer of the curse, seek souls. Seek the king, lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many.
Cool. I wish it did. How you doing, my guy? You're always thinking I'm dead, bro. Titanite chunk. What else am I waiting on? Ooh. These are my hard leather boots. Oh, this thing's really good too, though. Yeah, look at the increase. My goodness.
I'll be around.
Okay. Let's see how this guy's doing. I feel like he needs me to make a purchase from him.
I'm glad to see you safe. Always open. Forget to buy? Thanks very much. Do come again. Forget to buy something?
Okay. No. I will buy one, so that I can say I have the full set.
Thanks very much.
Hopefully that's enough. I don't want any more of your junk. I might buy the twin shield. It's the only thing I can be persuaded of. Alright, from you have a couple rings I want to look at.
Oh. Who are you again? No, I'm not serious. You do have a type, I'm... Satisfied? I'll be around.
Is the wizard guy up here? The champion stone? Is he a champion? He is not. He is not a champion. Is this his tent? Nope. We got this girl. But unfortunately her wares I think are kind of useless to me.
I knew you. Thank you.
I mean, that was mostly because I feel sorry for you. There he is. Hold on, I want to talk to her first.
I'm glad to see you're well.
Oh yeah, I could strengthen my pyromancy flame. That's something worth thinking about. Spending my dough on. It's a lot of moolah. But fire's real good. Ooh, that was probably a big old waste.
I finally tracked down my teacher. But I've decided to keep at it alone. I need to see what I can achieve by myself.
That's the spirit.
Master Carillion and I are from Malphia to the south, a land lush with sorcery and pyromancy. Master Carillion polished his art at one of our renowned magic academies. But he argued that the academies were terrible places to learn magic. This quite angered Master Glocken, my previous teacher. Once Master Carillion spoke excitedly of this land. He made talk of the remnants of some great power and the deep abyss that surrounds it. I tried to ask more, but he didn't seem to hear. Oh, I'll never be good enough, will I? It was a perilous trek across the mountains. I faced the most frightful things. The number of times I nearly died. I'm always here. So come and see me when you're in town.
Gotcha, this was her master that I saved. Or, well, talked to. I don't know if I saved him necessarily.
Oh, so you finally decided to join us. Let us resume our exploration of sorcery.
Oh, he can reinforce my flame. That's kind of cool. Yearn will be good later. What do I need for that? 19 intellect? Yeah, we'll worry about that later.
The forces of magic and souls lie dormant in this land. It is a fitting place to hone my sorceries. I suspect that I may even conjure up new spells here. Sorcery is yet a mystery, even to me. Let us mature together, young pupil. One day, my teachings will save you.
I believe it. I believe it, my friend. I believe it. Okay. So, souls have been spent. Let's do Fireball, and let's do Magic Weapon. Keeps tripping me out that there's no one online, but it's because I'm offline. I'll try probably like after I fight this boss, I'll try to see if I can get online again. If the servers are online. Because I don't remember off the top of my head where offline bosses are. And it's fun to give some jolly cooperation, help people out that are struggling, you know. You could help yourself when you're struggling. The circle of life. Get us all buffed up here. Heck yeah. As cool as that would be, that ain't it. Or take the aggro. That's bad. Holy crap, I gotta fight every gargoyle? We almost got these suckers. Stay cool. Stay cool. How you doing, Bulbasaur? No! All but 3 of them? Do these not have heads? Interesting. What the heck? The Southern Ritual Band. One of the secret treasures restored in Aldia raises the number of spells you may attune. This modest-looking ring contains very powerful magic. To imagine what unspeakable deeds were performed to create such rings, one need only recall the cruel fate of the residents of Aldia. Yo, that might be better than the evil eye. It's not even... Oh, there's a bonfire right there. Never mind. It's not worth it if I'm not at a bond... Oh. Alright, 21,000 souls is some pretty good souls. Am I about to have to fight some stuff? Oh yeah. How should we do this? Let's just do this. Oh, you interrupted my healing? Come on, baby. Get the heal, get the heal. Big deeps. Get out of my world, Vorgel. The sinner has been punished. See, like that guy, I think he was only an offline invasion. Ooh, Dragon Tooth. Petrified something in Brightbug. Dragon Tooth. Dragon Tooth, a giant dragon tooth used as a great hammer, as solid as a boulder. This tooth is said to be taken from a dragon, but the truth of this claim is unclear. What is certain is that it bears some mystical power, and its wielder gains resistance to magic and fire. Effect, resistance to magic and fire. Let's check it out. It looks like a tooth except for the tip. Maybe it's supposed to be like a fang though. Or it was just whittled down a bit. Alright, cool. Enchanted. A standard curved sword. Ah, but it's just got magic damage. That's cool. What else did I get? Did I get a ring just then? No. I guess that was mostly if you want to get dragon teeth. That's cool though. Beat the game with a giant tooth from a dragon. It's pretty hardcore, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna go check on my homie. I'm gonna see if he leveled up. If not, I might buy more pyromancies. Having sweat would be nice. Resistances, you know? It's really cool that the magic is the same from Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, so it's like I know what all the magic does, except for there are some new spells, I think. Ooh, look at him.
Sorry, have we met? Oh, sorry. It's just I've been awfully busy lately. Care to look over my wares? Please, be my guest. I upgraded my stock recently, although it may be a bit out of your reach.
What a dick. What did you get, huh? Ooh, the Alva set. Alva armor. Armor worn by Alva the Wayfarer. Light but offers very high defense. Alva crossed many a land in search of a cure for Saint Serida's sickness, but failed and relinquished his knighthood. Alva was once racked with guilt and remorse, but rediscovered his purpose in life with the aid of the witch who was once plotted against him. That's all you got? That's all you got? These are better than my hard leather pants. I mean, it's less weight than the chest piece. What is the magic resistance on it? The magic resistance is better on this stuff anyway. Bleed, poison. Yeah, dude, the Elite Knight armor's awesome. Who needs to be an Alva? The helm does look cool, though. But look at the lightning resist. F that business. I'd rather have my Leonardo da Vinci item find one.
I'm rich! I'm rich! I don't need to go home anymore. Home? Home? Where is home? I'm rich! Are you sure? Well, I may sell out while you're away.
Heck no, I don't need your goods. That is cool, though. I think you actually get sick armor as you beat certain bosses, so I'll have to keep checking back with them when I do cool stuff. With thieves. Madame, I'd like to have a look at your spells.
Hello again.
Actually, I'd like your rings first. Those are going to be so useful. Okay, so now if you will first give me Flash Sweat, Iron Flesh, Poison Mist, Fire Orb, and I'll go ahead and take your other Fireball.
I finally tracked down my teacher, but I've decided to keep at it alone. I need to see what I can achieve by myself.
I dig it.
I'm always here, so come and see me when you're in town.
Alright, let's talk to this guy, see if he's got anything worth buying.
Oh, there you are. Do you seek my teachings?
Man, why don't you have any pyromancy seeds?
Use scrolls, but the never. Young pupil, do not take my teachings lightly.
I don't, friend, I don't.
Quite a hive of activity we are these days. I'd forgotten how much comfort a little companionship can bring. Once I'd lost everything, but now I am grateful for what you have taught me. It is very little, but please, take this.
Nice.
Hade's Tower of Flame in the cathedral, but the road, the gate, but how it will. May you find peace on you.
I'd feel bad if I would have hurt her just then. Let's keep on keeping on. Like I said, that'd be a good place for a hidden illusionary wall for some reason. Hello. Is that what you wanted to do? Rude. The heck is he going? What the F? Oh my gosh. gonna say I regret my decision, but maybe not. This actually kind of seems cool. A coat for roving type. Light, sturdy leather made for long journeys. It's gonna be hard to compete with the stuff I got now. Used antiquated key. Bro, fire's good against these fools. Whoa! Illusionary walls in here. Oh, interesting. Shortcut. I like it. Where's this go? Oh. Bro, how are you still alive? Oh, that was just a dead body moving. I thought for sure one just rolled down. It's like, you punk. Oh! Suck. Actually, you know what? You like projectiles so much, I'll give you some projectiles. I don't know who sent you, assassin, but I hope they paid your family well. The bone staff. Staff crafted with animal bones, catalyst for sorceries and hexes. Properly trained sorcerers receive their first staff from their masters after receiving a certain level of accomplishment. Those without proper training must devise something of their own making. Oh my. It's not as good as the one I got. Of course, this one's also a +1, but still. Parrying dagger, awesome. Twin blade, oh sick. Twin blade, fashioned from rare guy steel, designed for high-ranking Drang-like knights, hence the decorative design. Guy steel equipment is of the finest make, but guy steel is so rare that very few of these weapons were actually made in combat. Or actually used in combat. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so awesome. If this was Dynasty Warriors or something, I would use that. However, unfortunately, in Dark Souls, there are way too many little narrow spaces. What's a Dusker? Ooh! that item? Shortcut? Oh, snap. Oh my god. Of course it runs the stuff. I can't open it from this side. I was kind of expecting it to lead me into the other room, but cool. What? I'm telling you, they're everywhere. Of course. I had a feeling you might be here. I had a feeling. Twinkling Titanite, easy sauce, get out of here, Pursuer. What do you think you're doing here? Huh, quit making a fool out of yourself coming into my world. Racing Knuckle Ring. Very cool. I was like, nice, this makes where I can open the shortcut. No, it doesn't. And is this item worth jumping for? Flame butterfly and a torch? I don't know, sort of. Whew. Alright, but this is where I was thinking the illusionary wall. But of course it's not where you think it would be. Interesting, so I have to drop down to get that item. How important is that item? That's the question. Anything in here? Yeah? No. We're not friends, okay? I know they weren't attacking me, but like, we're not friends. Oh, there's the Bastille key. Nice. Petrified Dragon bow. What does that do? That sounds super important. Petrified something. Oh. Wait, is that really it though? It's called Petrified something instead of Dragon Bone? It's kind of messed up. No, of course not. Petrified Dragon Bone reinforces special equipment. A large petrified bone reinforces equipment made from special souls, commonly called Dragon Bone. The veracity of the name is questionable. In any case, the petrified bone houses great power. Oh, interesting. All right, my guy. Use fragrant branch of yore. Let's do it. I hope this doesn't break anything in my game.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am Strayed, a wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me. Very good. Very good indeed. Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, Strayed, will teach you my spells.
Hood of the Forlorn who wandered the land of the undead. Born of Aldia's obsession with the first sin, the Forlorn lost both their corporeal form and a world to call their own. Now they drift into other worlds, even in search of a home, but without self, one has neither beginning nor end, and so the Forlorn can only wander. Interesting. Extends length of spell effects. Absorbed souls in place of wearer. A gape ring, a ring affixed with an open vessel. The vessel insatiably absorbs souls in place of its wearer, who is left unaware even of their collection. All things rooted in souls, but what drives our thirst for them? Abstinence from the elixir may be the truest homage to an enduring self. Interesting. Ooh, you've got... Oh my gosh, look at all the cool stuff you have, my friend. Okay, let's start left to right. Homing soul arrow, very cool. Strong magic shield, cast light, resplendent life. Alright, let's just start reading. Homing soul arrow, one of the sorceries devised by Strayed, the great mage of ancient Olafus. Fire soul arrows that follow their targets to the ends of the earth. Strong magic shield. Imbues offhand shield with magic. Reinforce shield to absorb additional damage. Certain members of the Malfian Magic Academy scoff at these types of magic. The purist in particular are disdainful of anything vaguely linked to sword fighting. Cast light. A sorcery that dates farther back than recollection. Creates a light that illuminates one's surroundings. Light banishes dark and reveals all. Whether this is desired is another matter. Resplendent life. A great miracle used by highly ranked clerics. Slowly restores a large amount of HP. Cleric Forsay of Lindelt was a master of miracles who fought battles across the lands. His allies called him a holy knight, but his enemies feared him for his demonic powers. 25 faith you need for that, though. Unveil, a miracle that senses traitors. Unveil the location of the nearest enemy or invading dark spirit. Those who serve Lindelt Monastery willfully adhere to strict commandments. This miracle was created to castigate those who ignored their righteous teachings. Lingering flame, one of the pyromancies devised by Strayed, the great mage of ancient Olafus. Releases a static fireball that explodes when foes draw near. Strayed was an oddly gifted mage, well versed in both sorceries and pyromancies, but his curious temperament never allowed him to settle down in one place for long. Flame Swathe, one of the pyromancies devised by Strayed, the great mage of ancient Olafus. Great flames envelop and immolate faraway foes. Faraway foes. Strayed, always immersed in magic, never accepted an apprentice. As a result, much of his extensive knowledge is permanently lost. Interesting. Dark Orb, a hex modified from an old sorcery by Gilea, the father of hexing fires. Fires a heavy orb of darkness. To use hexes, equip a sacred chime or staff and attune a hex at a bonfire. Required equipment depends on the hex. Dark Hail. A hex modified from an old sorcery by Gileo the Hexer. Fires several orbs of darkness. Hexing is rooted in both sorcery and miracles, but is viewed as perilous affront to all life and banned in most lands. Dark Fog. A hex that releases a temporary localized mist. Those who breathe in the mist are instantly assailed by poison. This hex is regarded as a poison due to the outward symptoms, but in fact the mist eats away the target's inner essence. Just the traits that led to the prohibition of hexing. Catalyst Staff. Affinity. An advanced hex based on ancient sorcery creates a dark mass that seems to pursue its targets with a will of its own. It appears to be a manifestation of an emotion, perhaps of hate, perhaps of love. Catalyst Staff. Wow. Wow. The freaking requirements are these are intense though. I could almost use Dark Hail. But we could use these now. I think I'm gonna buy... But it might be good to have something that's dark magic, just in case someone's really weak to it, you know? It's only 600 souls. I'm buying that and I'm buying this. How much I got left over? Alright, then I'm also buying... Cast Light. Muck. Wait, trade? What? Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword, Warped Sword, Arced Sword, Giant Stone Axe, Barbed Club, Gargoyle Bident, Dragon Rider's Halberd, Dragon Rider Twin Blade, Dragon Rider Bow, Pursuer's Great Shield, Dragon Rider Great Shield, Great Shield of Dragon Riders, King Vindrix Royal Guard. What? Dude, that shield looks awesome. It has such good stats. Oh, it requires so much strength, though. How's the Pursuer's Great Shield? So Pursuer's Great Shield is really good against... the weird stuff. Curses, poison, bleeding. But the Dragon Rider Great Shield's a little bit better against the main stuff you're going to get hit with, which is fire, lightning, and magic. Both have 100 physical resistance. I think this would be kind of fun to have one of the boss's shields. Wait, there's spells too? Heavy Homing Soul Arrow requires the Ruined Sentinel Soul. Interesting. Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword. Ultra Great Sword of the Pursuer, known as the mightiest of the straight swords. It demands great strength and dexterity of its wielder. The Pursuer hunts down those branded by the curse, as if each undead soul that he claims will atone one of his sins. Huh. There's so much cool stuff. Like the Dragon Rider bow sounds sick. Bow wielded by the Dragon Riders. What if I got the Dragon Rider bow and the Pursuer Great Shield? But the Pursuer sword sounds sick too. I can't use any of it. Dragon Rider Great Shield actually scales though, which means that eventually the Dragon Rider Great Shield will be even better. I feel like with the Pursuer you should probably get the sword. That's so cool. It does magic damage and it does physical damage. If I can't decide. Hold on, I gotta take a quick break. Alright, so, according to my research, I believe the Dragon Rider bow, the Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword, and then I think apparently if I get a couple things.
Feeble cursed one. Let's hope the magnificence of my spells does not deter you.
Bro, I bought a bunch of your spells. What are you acting like? What are you talking about? Okay. Let's do... just use all 6 of these big suckers.
Well, very good. Very good indeed. My power is yours. Let it serve your desires.
Nice. Alright, Dragon Rider bow, it's happening. That's just sick. It's a freaking bow with physical and magic damage. Heavy homing soul arrow. Let's do it. Gargoyles bite it? Yes. A club forged from the soul of the flexible sentry. The spikes covering its length are as vile as the sentry itself. The sentry crammed inmates in the overflowing Bastille onto a rickety ship and cast them out to the open sea. The majority of them drowned or starved, but a few hardy survivors made land to the south and imparted their knowledge of sorcery to the people there. Huh. Yo, what's good, Ashman? What you gurrin', bro? What you gurrin'? What's good, bro? Okay, should I go barbed club? Arced sword. Oh, you did? Oh, brother, I'm sorry, man. Let me look. Yo, what's new, man? It's Ash, man. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. Grim Masters is Ash. Oh. Can I make a note? What are you doing now? You trying to game? My bad, brother. Yeah. You got my Twitter? Hit me up on Twitter if that ever happens. I keep my notifications off on Xbox just because people troll. You know how people are. But still, that's my bad, brother. Are you in COD right now? Alright, bet. Yeah, dude, I'll play some games with you here. Let me grab these boss weapons real quick, and then we'll make it happen. So I'm going to go Barbed Club. Yes, for the bleed. Because that just sounds sick to have a bleed weapon. And then I think I'm going to go... I don't use Twitter? Well, okay, fair. I get it. Some people don't. Yeah, I probably wouldn't if I didn't, like, let people know, like, hey, you know, I'm streaming or, like, updates on, like, what I'm doing with SnowbodyHere. I don't typically, like, tell people, like, oh, you know, I'm eating a sandwich or whatever. It's just stuff I'm doing with my streaming. Man, how many souls I got? Give me that one. Give me that one. The shield's a little weird. I like how big it is, but it's a little weird. I bet you it shrinks down when I use it.
Cursed one, take these.
Black hood, black robes, black gloves, and black boots. Let's go.
Put them on, and please, stop being so weak.
Ridiculous.
Feeble cursed one. Let's hope the magnificence of my spells does not deter you.
Lol. Let's look at that armor real quick. A black hood grants slight increase to spell casting speed. Belonged to Straight of Olafus. Straight was invited to the old kingdom of Olafus for his wisdom, but its depth was such that people soon feared him, and in the end, Straight was led into a dreadful trap. Effect improves casting speed. A slight increase? What does a slight increase mean, though? Oh, I don't know if that actually just did something. It just told me I wasn't good enough for it, didn't it? Yeah, it requires 16 intellect. Interesting. Alright, let's play some COD. Instagram would work. I don't think I have notifications on for Instagram. I should turn it on, though. But, thank y'all, homies, for coming to the stream. But I have a prior engagement to play some COD with Ashman. We're gonna rock it. I don't know if we're gonna play Warzone or multiplayer or what kind of fun stuff we're gonna do, but it should be good. So take it easy, stay frosty, my friends, and I will be back with some Dark Souls real soon. Thank y'all. Hang with me here for a minute and let me see if I can rage on to somebody cool.